Yo, we are back with another episode of Run the Ropes Media Podcast, and my boy Roman gone again. Roman is gone again. If you see Monday Night Raw, 100% way to write him on TV. We know he's about to be in a Street Fighter movie. You might go ahead and film that, but they said Cody's in it too. I don't know how Cody's gonna take time off. Like maybe he already filmed this part. Maybe he didn't. Did he?
Maybe,
Did he
yeah. But I can't imagine them having him still be the world heavy or
right?
the WWE champion, and then also being gone for a couple months. There's no way, bro. He
No way,
already
right? So
had the yeah.
But when, like, I mean, it's not like we see Cody every week, but like we see him enough, you know. But
That's
maybe he
true.
already filmed his part. But if you saw yesterday or Monday night on Raw, my man got tsunami'd out of his shoes again, bro. Like,
Bro,
yo, first off, I'm glad that they switched out the Spizikes because I'm just like, bro, like y'all got my man Bronson coming out with the Spizike lows. Like, man, don't nobody care about those. But then he had to go ahead, go ahead.
first off, this whole tribal thief and the Shula Follow
Shula
thing
Fala,
is
bro,
amazing, bro.
amazing, bro.
You know why I love it so much too is because it's giving Bronson Reed an edge, right? Like
Edge, yep,
Braun Breaker, they're calling the future of the business. He's
yep.
already got that.
And it's like you just got Bronson just standing there, like, well, like why
Yeah,
he last? So yeah, I like how they
bro.
kind of giving him a little bit of that spotlight too. Plus, hey, Bronson Reed be having some heat on feet. My man just had the brand reimagined for, so he's into the sneaker culture as well. But
You know what I
man,
was
bro,
gonna
they
say to you though? You know what I was gonna say
what?
to you? Bro, after last night too, I was gonna say, bro, Roman's gonna never wear anything that's exclusive ever again, bro. He keeps getting them nabbed.
Bro, just imagine him taking some Travis Frags off of him or something, bro. Like real talk. But it definitely last night was a way for WWE to write Roman Reigns off of TV. Only thing is, like once he got up, like him and Punk was arguing, so it wasn't like he left out on the stretcher.
Yeah.
So it's like how are we really gonna write Roman off? He walked out. You know what I'm saying? He walked out on his own too. So it's not like he had to be stretchered out. Not like he was coughing up blood or anything like that. So how are y'all really gonna write Roman off? Because it'll be jacked up for y'all to just leave Jay by himself and Roman just at the crib chilling. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's looking like it's gonna be.
There's so many questions about everything involved, right? Like we didn't see Jey Uso at all last night. So
Nope.
where does he fall in line now in any storyline? Does he just run it back with Jimmy? Because I'm sure Jimmy's not going to be doing anything for a while too. I have no idea. To me, the way that they booked that last night, Roman is going to be off for a little while. I don't think he's even advertised for Clash in Paris, so that does make sense. Obviously, the direction they're probably going to go is a triple threat: LA Knight, Seth, CM
Yep.
Punk, Clash in Paris.
Yep.
That's the way I see it.
Yep.
But I still think this thing between Seth and Roman is going to extend until WrestleMania 42. Would you agree with that?
See, they from what I read, they trying to say Cody versus Roman 3 at WrestleMania, bro.
It's just he's so removed from that now.
But we gotta see though. You know what I'm saying? Like we
and the draft is confusing. People are showing up on different shows again.
Roman not gonna be in it. Him nor Brock are gonna get drafted in any. You remember last time they were like Brock went undrafted, bro.
Yeah,
and
Brock did what he wanted.
He did what he wanted, bro. Like those two, Brock and Roman are definitely gonna mix it up again. Yeah, they have to. They have to. I can see them doing them at Mania. Not at Mania. I can see. I don't know, bro. Brock being back throws a wrench in a lot of stuff, bro. Because I would rather see Brock and Roman one more time than Roman and Cody. I'm kind of done with Roman and Cody already, bro. So I would like to see something different.
Yeah, the only thing I think that's pulling me off, I still think they're setting something up for Seth, right? Like that thing is never going to be over with between him and Roman. But also, do you think Roman would want that world title instead of the WWE championship is Roman?
That's why I say they saying Roman versus Cody again. They think Roman wins the Royal Rumble and goes up against Cody.
I think Punk wins the Rumble.
And that's how you get Punk versus Seth. Like Punk versus Seth, I feel like that is cemented for 42. And then you got Roman because it's not going to be Cena. So who's going to be that next big guy to go up against
That's
Cody?
true. That's true.
And what could it be? Brock? Like
Or they do Brock Gunther Mania. I don't know. I don't know. We're getting ahead of
we get
ourselves.
ahead. We get
Getting ahead of ourselves. But yeah, no, that they've been doing they've been doing really good work now with that whole group, right? I think they're now officially called the Vision. I
the
think they
vision.
have a
Yep.
group name. So at least finally they're starting to get a little bit more momentum now that Seth is back. Obviously, fake the injury. We kind of called it, you know what I mean? The
Mm-hmm.
whole Seth cash in. I did feel that was a little bit predictable. But also coming out of SummerSlam, we just talked about Punk, right? Punk and Gunther put it on the
Yeah.
line, bro. That
Yeah.
was a fantastic match at SummerSlam. But you did have the announce table spot. Gunther broke his nose, even though he was gushing blood out of his forehead. So I don't know how you break your nose, but also the blood's coming from your
Right.
forehead. Weird spot. I've never seen an announce table bust somebody open. Should have been the steel steps. Something. I didn't like the spot. I get where they were going with them if the Gunther was going to be off TV, but my man was. I mean, how do you break your? I
Yeah.
you ever have blood? You ever have
Was they
blood come out
saying
the top of your head, bro? When you
he
when you
should
have
he
something
should
wrong
have
with your
that?
nose?
That's a death sentence. You got blood coming from the top of your head going through your nose. Like, man, we need to check on bro. But is
Yeah.
that what they trying to run with? That is it like a legit injury? That did he legitimately break his nose?
I think he was dealing with something with his nose leading up until SummerSlam, and then on the broadcast last night, Michael Cole said he's dealing with a broken nose and he'll be out indefinitely. So obviously that was their way of working that into the match. Obviously it helped the match too, right? It helped Gunther see his own blood. I did
Yeah.
like that. He saw
I
his
did.
own
It
blood.
was almost kind of just like it was like that spot. That's how I knew CM Punk had him beat. Cause it
Yes.
was almost like, oh, we found his weakness, or he
Yes.
seen his blood for the first. It kind of like threw him off. Like I love the way that they played that in a sense of something that Gunther has never seen. My thing is, with Gunther being written off TV, when is the right time for him to come back? Because right now he will definitely get lost in the sauce with the Seth Rollins. Him being gone right now, honestly, is good. First and foremost, Gunther has been on a roll for some years, bro. So
Yeah.
for him to get some time off, I feel like it's well needed. That's number one.
Mhm.
Two, with how hot this Seth Rollins and CM Punk, and now y'all throwing LA, Gunther don't need to be nowhere near there, bro. Like I don't think he needs to take any more losses at this
Correct.
point. Keep him on
Yeah.
TV. Let him heal. Let him come back. Let him come back crazier than what he was before. I've seen my blood for the first time. It's a different Gunther, you
Bro,
know. But
I
again, when I don't know when he comes back though.
I think Gunther taking the time off and then coming back, I think he's gonna be such a better heel if they wanna go
Yeah.
that route, bro.
Yep.
I think he can be a menace.
Yep.
I think it's gonna also kinda like if he depending on how long he's gone for, right? But, like, I do think that, like, maybe there will be an absence there too, right? Because Gunther was I mean, you talk about a guy who's just been grinding, dude, like, almost
Yeah.
every PLE,
Grinding, bro.
main spotlight, like, the guy was putting in work, so, kudos to him. He'll be taking some time off now, and again, I think it's gonna help his character when he does come back.
Yeah. And
Let's talk.
I was about to say, speaking of a guy who's been putting in work, but man, I guess hard
Oh,
work don't always pay off, man. Um, Karrion Kross. And me and Dylan said if Kross loses at SummerSlam, he's done. He lost at SummerSlam. He wasn't on Raw. And it was a viral clip that's going around of Triple H during the
yeah.
after show. And the crowd was chanting, "We want Cross." Did you hear "We want Cross" or did you hear "We want Brock"? Which one did
I
you hear?
I heard we want Cross. Also, let's be honest, it wouldn't make sense for them to say we want Brock. We got Brock, like
Yeah.
Triple H said. They
Thanks.
were they were clearly saying we want Cross. Triple H goes out and he says, "You want
You
Brock?
wanted Brock?
You got him."
That's a
Uh,
smack in the face.
and if
And
you noticed,
we said that
so
same thing.
I know. And if you notice, yes, last night they mentioned him once when they had
One,
the
yeah,
Sammy interview. In the freaking recap package at the beginning of the show, you know how they highlighted
yep,
all the SummerSlam?
yep.
They did Bro, they didn't say Karrion Kross at all, and they showed no highlight of him, only Sammy beating him. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, his
To me,
contract is
yeah.
officially up Saturday. So
To me, it was a smack in the face to him because we heard them say that, and for y'all to be and for Triple H. And the thing is, I always thought Triple H was a Karrion Kross guy, or Karrion Kross was a Triple H guy. That's what I
yeah.
meant to say. I always thought that. I always felt like Triple H was behind them. But again, I said this. I said with Brock Lesnar coming back, we about to lose some people.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock Lesnar is probably on a salary like Roman Reigns. Real talk. Like it sucks for them to lose the guys who are ready to grind. Like if Karrion Kross goes to AEW, they have them a superstar. I honestly believe that. If Karrion Kross goes to AEW, they have them a superstar. And I even think it's to the point where he would do that just to prove how big. Like Karrion Kross has a chip on his shoulder right now. I believe he has a chip on his shoulder because the fans wanted him and WWE did not give us Karrion Kross how we wanted Karrion Kross. Yeah, we want Brock Lesnar back 100%. But I feel like this was one of those ones where if y'all want this, y'all gonna lose this. Like, I wouldn't be, bro, like guys like Apollo Crews, guys that we ain't seen for months or been on TV, like I'm low-key worried for guys like that, bro. Even real talk, some of these guys I feel like we will lose because we did get Brock back. I feel like Karrion Kross is one of those superstars that they should have put that rocket on his back. They should have let him cook. They didn't do so.
You know why? Is because he was starting to get over naturally just by the stuff that he was doing, and
Mm-hmm.
the fans got behind him. WWE never got behind him, right? Like they didn't put all the promo and all the effort into him. They never even had the guy in the ring cut a promo. Like that just goes to show you that they never utilized all their resources possible to let this guy actually shine as a star. If he goes out there and fails, he goes out there and fails. But
We give
at
him a
least give the
chance.
guy the opportunity to do so, and they
Yeah.
just haven't. So
And even Braun Strowman commented under that post and just said, like, a lot of the WWE, they only put out people who kiss their behinds, blah, blah, blah.
mhm.
That we know it's politics with everything, bro. But losing Cross when he's still hot like he is,
Yeah.
bad move, WWE. Dakota Kai, same way. Like, why get they dropped the ball on some people, man. And I definitely feel if I was Kieran, I wouldn't even come back. Y'all done brought me back a couple times, bro, just to do nothing with me. AOP was gone. I thought when they got rid of AOP and Paul Elderin, like they was really about to do some things with Karrion. I feel bad for him, bro. I truly do. Like my heart goes out to him and Scarlett, bro, because it's one thing when people don't want to be there.
Mm.
It's one thing when you got people who show up half-ass or don't want to be there, complain. Like this guy grinded. He wanted this. The people wanted it. He vocalized how he felt all social media because he wasn't getting a chance. In a sense, there's no difference in like CM Punk and them, but they get a chance to vocalize in front of the people.
Yes.
He had to go on social media. Like to me, it's not fair, but life not fair. Best of wishes out there to Karrion Kross if they don't bring you back. But I feel like R-Truth was a special thing. I don't
Mhm.
think they're gonna continue to do that. Then the fans run the company, and they don't want that. So
And look what happened anyway, right? We haven't seen R-Truth in a couple of weeks now, too. Just maybe one or two backstage segments. So, again, let us know what you guys think about everything down below in the comments section. When is Roman going to come back? If he is going to be, obviously, he was written off TV. I mean, as far as he took 4 tsunamis. So, Gunther apparently, dealing with a real injury, also written off TV, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with Karrion Kross if he does resign. I believe he has until Saturday. So if the company doesn't offer him anything by Saturday, he's gone. So let us know down below what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share our content. Anything else?
that's it, bro.
All right, man. Got your
Got
boy
your boy
Dylan.
break.
Peace.
Peace.